everyone, Agent Fluffy here, and welcome to my Let's Play of Phoenix Wright Ace Attorney Trilogy. Sorry I bumped my mic here. So, it is Turnabout Sisters, Part 9. And let's get started with the trial, let's go! Let's see, it was about 9 o'clock, I believe. How do you know what time it was? Because I'm always absolutely... Because I'm always fucking hell. Because I am always abso-positively perfect, you know? No, you're not getting away with that. You are so mistrusting, Mr. Lawyer. So, what was the proper term for secretary again? Anyway, Miss May ordered room service for 9 o'clock. It happened soon after the room service arrived. That was what Miss May said too. Let's press further. True, the bellboy who brought the coffee saw Miss May. But he testified that he did not see you at the time. This is your concern. Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Let me get some water. Silly lawyer, Miss May received the coffee outside the room. Of course he could not see me. Of course he could not see me. He would need X-ray vision to pull off something like that. Really? Really, dude? Tell us, what were you doing at that time? I was quietly, that's reading to you, some papers by the window. By window, you mean the one directly across from Fane Cole offices? Correct! That is the only window you see. And there you are reading papers? Correct! The Gatewater is a businessman's hotel, and I am a busy man who had business to do. Then I heard a bedlam coming from outside. A bedlam? It must have been when you attacked, I assume. We see. Continue. Surprised, I turned to look at the building across the way. So you were reading your papers until you heard that sound? But of course, I am no snoop, peeping out the windows at night. No snoop? Yeah, right. You made a career out of snooping. It was then I saw him, a spiky-haired man attacking a woman with long hair. Spiky-haired? Needless to say, that man was none other than you. Needless to say, that man was none other than you, Mr. Lawyer. Why? What you just said directly conflicts with Miss May's testimony. Miss May clearly stated that you say it looked like a girl. I've always been proud of my eyesight, Mr. Lawyer. Just what is your eyesight? Counting both eyes, 40. 40? Don't add them together. I think what I just trying to say is eyesight is good. Hey, whose side of the judge is judge on anyway? And what did you do then? I called Miss May over at once. She too was surprised, of course. What was Miss May doing at that time? She had just finished watching the soap opera on the TV and was weeping openly. Did you know she had been tapping the Faye office phone? Irrelevant. That has nothing to do with the case at hand. I care not. I will answer the lawyer's bold inquiry. Miss May was acting alone when she tapped the phone on this Faye woman. You make a good politician, Mr. Wright. Oh, I know. After all, I am El Presidente. Please continue. Please continue. The victim, she ran away, but you gave chase. Can you be a little more detailed about that? I think it's worth knowing exactly what happened. Of course, comprende. I understand. The victim was attacked by you and ran to the left. You gave chase and struck her down. Are you sure? As you know, I am always absolutely perfect. Perhaps you can change your testimony to reflect this new detail. Your victim ran to the left and you gave chase. I don't know exactly what to present in evidence, but I'm going to press anyway. Are you sure about that? How many times must I say it? I'm absolutely perfect. End of story. How many times must I hear that?
Psst, Phoenix. Does something about that strike you as a little odd?
Finally, there was a terrible impaction. It was all over. Impaction? Don't you mean just impact? Ridiculosity! I think you need to brush up on your language skills. On second thought, perhaps I better leave the whole language thing alone. Did Edgewood prep this guy too, I wonder? Anyway, I better find a weakness in there. I know exactly what to present. Wait right there. I drank some water. I'm sorry for the little mouth noises there. Mr. White, you've dug your own grave. What is this? You said the victim ran to the left, but that directly contradicts Miss May's testimony. She clearly stated that the victim ran right. Ah! Oh, it's simple. You have misheard her. I think not. Look at the floor plans. The killer was here, and the victim here. If the victim ran to the left, as he claimed she did, she would have been running directly away from the door. She would have been running into a dead end. Don't you find that odd? Ah! Very strange. I did see her run to the left. I did.
Phoenix, look at his face. I don't think he's lying about this one.
True. Maybe you really did see the victim run left? So he did witness the killing? Wait a second. Mr. Wright? Yes, Your Honor? Miss May says right, and Mr. White says fact. Can you explain this contradiction to the court? I would say both are right. Both witnesses are telling the truth, for once. Ha! I doubt it. Rather, that does not clear up the contradiction. There's one scenario that would explain their conflicting accounts. What? Obviously, the witness was not viewing the crime from the hotel. Mr. Wright, what do you mean? Yes, what do you mean? He was not viewing the crime scene from the hotel. If he was not in the hotel, where could he have been? In the law offices of Fay & Co., of course. More specifically, he was standing here. Time to show the court where Mr. Wright was standing. He was standing right here. This is where he was. Look! When the victim ran from the door, if he was watching from this point, to him it would appear that she ran to the left. Please! This is no time for jokes and ill taste. That is where the killer was standing. Order! I will have order! Anyone disturbing the order in this courtroom will be held in contempt. Mr. Wright, what are you suggesting? Rapscallion! The postulations of the defense are a distortion of the truth, Your Honor. Indeed, they do seem a bit far-fetched. Ho ho ho! You provide us with so much entertainment, Mr. Lawyer. What now? He's laughing? The hilarity of the moment makes me remember something. It appears I have been unclear, and for this, I apologize. Your Honor, might I be allowed to testify once more? Very well. Let's hear your revised testimony. Good luck. You can't fix a broken testimony, buddy. When his testimony, she ran to the left. Miss May's testimony was correct, as was mine. When you assaulted the girl, she first ran to the left, and then you hit her savagely. That's what I saw. Next, with the last of her strength, she ran to the right. You chased her and delivered the final blow. That is what Miss May saw. Oh, you see? You hit her twice. I think that's bullshit. Don't you remember, Mr. Lawyer? That's bullshit. That don't seem to make sense. Will you be cross-examining witness testimony? You bet I will. I mean, yes, Your Honor. Cross-examination. She ran to the left. What do you mean by that? That is what I am about to explain. You Americans, always so impatient. It does not become you. Hey, buddy, you're an American too! What do you mean first? First, that's what comes before what happens next. You do speak English, right? You fucking asshole. Please, sit back, relax. I will try to use simple words for your benefit. You fucking asshole. First, she ran to the left, and then... I didn't hit anyone. Now, Mr. Wright, there is no point hiding things from this court. I'm not hiding anything. The prosecution requests the defense refrain from interrupting the testimony. Mr. Wright, you have been warned. Why is he mad at me? What do you mean next? Next is what comes after first. I know that. And that is all you need to know, Mr. Lawyer. As I said, she turned and made a desperate dash to the right. Stop saying it was me! But it was you. Mr. Wright, if you claim that it was not you, then show us proof. Can I do nothing right? Nothing? May I continue? So each of you saw different parts? Absolutely! That's right, of course! Where did he pick that annoying phrase? Anyway, moving along. So were you watching both times? I suppose I was. And please excuse me for not testifying to this sooner. What do you think, Phoenix? I think we got him right where we want him. He slipped. Let him laugh for now. I'll soon wipe that smile off his face. Hit her twice. I don't think so. I think that's bullshit. That is bullshit. The autopsy report is going to present that. Mr. White, the victim died from a single blow. What do you have to say to that? Now's my chance to hit him where it counts. Mr. White, wasn't it you who told this court you were absolutely perfect? I will refrain from using this phrase from now on. Your Honor, you can ask the witness for a new testimony. The witness is obviously confused, Your Honor. I would like to request a 10-minute break. Yes? Yes, quite. The witness is confused because he's lying. I emphatically request that there be no break, Your Honor. Yeah, we want justice. Don't let him get away. Very well. If the witness would care to revise his testimony. Crowd's on my side. No slipping out of this now, White. Mr. White? Okay. Witness testimony, the 2 counts. Let's go. Well, see, I looked at the other window when I heard that thing fall. Then, the next moment, I saw Miss Mia run to the left. The killer, you, attacked her, but she dodged. And then she turned and ran for the door. Then you did her in with a single blow. Thwap! Thwap indeed. Very well. You may begin the cross-examination. Your Honor, my stomach, you see, it is hurting. Deal with it. Fucking deal with it, dude! This is almost over. Fucking deal with your fucking stomach pain, dude. I almost have you. You heard that thing fall? What exactly was that thing? Huh? The glass light stand. Right, the one that fallen over at the scene.
Phoenix, wasn't something about that strike you as odd?
Oh yeah, very odd. Yeah, that is odd. I'll press further. Mr. White? Huh? What? You're saying you saw the glass light stand? Yes. Then change your testimony to reflect that. Sorry, my bad. The witness will revise his testimony. Okay, of course. The light stand was lying on the floor when I looked. The glass stand was lying on the floor? That's the first I heard of this. Why didn't you tell us about the stand before? Well, why? Me? Well, I was instructed not to... Wait. Oh, you fucking slipped, my dude! Oh, you fucking slipped! Well, one moment. Give me a minute to gather my thoughts. Dude, you fucking slipped! Let's go! I am so confused. You're confused, dude, because you're fucking lying up your ass! White's falling apart. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. Your Honor, please, I ask that you do not allow the witness to be badgered any further. But Mr. Wright, please refrain from badgering the witness. Yes, Your Honor. I suppose it's on the ropes. Very well, the witness may continue his account. Oh, Miss Mia? Mr. White, did you know the victim personally? No, triple no! How would I? How could I? You motherfucker. I see nothing odd about the witness knowing the name of the victim. Mr. Wright, I will not have you harrying the witness. You're looking a little flustered, Edgeworth. Oh, yeah. Now, before, you said that she was hit before she ran. Yes, I must have been confused. But don't worry, we all know what happened now. What did you do then? I gave chase, of course. I didn't! You fucking slipped again, my dude! No, not me. The killer, I mean. You gave chase. Aha! Oh, you fucking slipped up! Oh, you fucking slipped! Mr. Wright, Mr. White, please try to remain calm. Mr. Wright here is only trying to flush you with baseless accusations. Oh, alright. Oh, thank you, Miles. Thwap? That doesn't sound like a savage attack from your earlier testimony. Oh, yes. Well, I'm a man of peace, you see. Bullshit!
Phoenix, he's getting a lot less talkative.
He's probably afraid I'll catch him on something. That won't be easy. You catch him. Because I have this piece of evidence! Let's go! Mr. White? It was impossible for you to have seen the light stand. What? The stand broke into pieces when it fell. Oh! Just by seeing the broken pieces, you would have no idea it was a light stand. So tell me, exactly when it was that you saw the stand? Answer the question! Isn't it obvious? I saw the stand before it fell over. So, you saw the stand before the victim was attacked then? Correct! That would be no problemo, right? Well, yes, it's a big problemo indeed. Yes, indeed. There's a big problemo, problem here. What problem is this? Mr. White? Let me make sure I have this straight. You saw the glass light stand through the window from the hotel before the incident occurred? Correct! That is so. It is conclusive, definitive, undeniable, unimpeachable. No, it's impossible. You couldn't have seen the stand. What? Why couldn't he? You have proof? I sure do, Your Honor. A person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over. Well, a person in the hotel could not have seen the stand before it fell over because let me see if I remember correctly. I'm looking at the floor plans. Floor plans. Maybe this could be the evidence right here. Look at this! These are floor plans to see the murder, yes? Correct, Your Honor. Now, look. If you were to look through the window of the office, this is the area you would be able to see. Here. Well, note that the stand is not within the visible area. Well, Mr. White, what do you have to say to that? Ridiculosity. Ridiculosity. Mr. White, if you were in the Gatewater Hotel as you claim, you could not have seen the stand before it fell over. In fact, you wouldn't have been able to see it after it fell either. There's no way you could have recognized the broken shards as a glass light stand. So, when did you see the stand, Mr. White? It must have been the moment that it fell. And the only place you could have seen that from is from inside the Fey Law offices. In other words, you're at the scene of the crime when the murder took place. Mr. White? Mr. White? You did it, didn't you? Mr. Your Honor, I, Miss Mia. Looks like we're about to get our verdict. That's far enough, Phoenix Wright. Well, what? I forgot about Edgeworth. Mr. White, I think the time has come. Since you confess your crime now, What? I said you should confess your crime. Ergo, confess that you placed the wiretap. The wiretap? Glass of water. Order! Mr. Edgeworth, explain to the court what you mean by this. Distinguished members of the court, Mr. White is slightly confused. Allow me to explain. I really don't like the way this is headed. As you know, Mr. White is the CEO of Blue Corp. He ordered his secretary, Miss April May, to tap the law offices of Miss Fay. What does that have to do? Your Honor, the question is, when was the wiretap placed in the office and by who? No, you wouldn't! Mr. White, in order to place the wiretap, you entered Miss Fay's office. Am I correct? Correct! You are most correct, Miles. Give me a break. Yes, in order to place the wiretap, I breached the Fay & Co. law offices. That is when I saw that accursed light stand. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what this all means. Now I'm confused. Please explain to the court what all this means, Mr. Edgeworth. Gladly, Your Honor. Mr. Phoenix Wright has made his position quite clear. He has determined that Mr. White knew the glass stand was in the office. He's shown that there was only one time Mr. White could have seen the stand. At the very moment of the murder. Thus, Mr. Wright would like to believe that Mr. White was a murderer. I see. However, it is the fact that Mr. White has been into that office well before the murder took place. When he went to place the wiretap, he could have seen the glass light stand. Ergo, Mr. Phoenix Wright's theory is revealed for the baseless conjecture it is. Mr. White, you will testify to court about this wiretapping. Leave it to me. I feel faint. Witness testimony, the wiretapping. It was the beginning of September, the week before the murder. I had entered the Fay & Co. law offices. Of course, I had done so to place a wiretap. That is when I saw this glass light stand. So, you saw the glass... So, you saw the stand before the night of the incident. And this is how you were able to identify what has fallen over? By the sound? Correct, that is right. I see. Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine. Nah! What am I supposed to do now?
Good luck, Phoenix.
Cross-examination, the wiretapping. Alright. I'm going to end this right here. And I'm going to be saving right now. Pretty much. And next time, I'm going to be cross-examining Mr. White. And I'm going to be doing a lot of cross-examining and lots of shenanigans happening in court. So, this has been Agent Fluffy, and I will see you next time. Bye! Hey everyone, Agent Fluffy here. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please like and subscribe to my channel. If you want to support me even more, feel free to support my Patreon. The links are right here.